What's going on, guys? This is Chandler Smith, and I'm so excited because today I have the opportunity to interview one of my biggest mentors, Brandon Turner from Bigger Pockets. And in this specific portion of the interview, I'm gonna dive into all the things that you need to know as a new real estate investor. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. Very cool. Well, I'm gonna jump over. I know we're coming to the end of our time, but I want to ask you some questions for new real estate investors because for me, reading your book, and I'm always, for some reason, the name of the book I always struggle with, but it's Real Estate Investing with Low or No Money Down. There's just a lot of words in it, but this book,
there's even more words than that. It keeps going and going and going. That title never ends.
This book, and this sounds funny, but that was the tipping point for me. I had looked at real estate investing. I'd made good money. I'd given a hard money loan on a property. So I'd gotten, into it a little bit, but I had looked at so many properties. I'd even started putting in offers, but I was always putting in super low ball offers because I wasn't confident in my numbers. But after reading that book, that was it. Like, it tipped over and I said, 100%, I'm going to buy a property. It's going to be a duplex. It's going to be in this time frame. And literally over the course of finishing your book to, I think it was in the next 3 months, I'd purchased 2 duplexes because everything came together, and that just gave me all of the pieces. And so you need to know that was so huge for me. And so I'm so grateful for what you have put in these books, the information, all of the things. Anytime I hit a weird new thing while I've been investing, you hop on Bigger Pockets, and there's this incredible platform of resources to be able to help me to figure it out. And so it has been absolutely awesome, and all the information is out there. So it's funny asking this question, but for you, what do you think that new real estate investors need to hear that will help tip them over or get them where they need to be to get into that first property?
Yeah, good question. I would say this. All right, 5 words. Success shouldn't be a surprise. Is that 5 words? Yeah,
I think so.
Success shouldn't be 5 words. Success shouldn't be a surprise. In other words, nobody ever woke up and they're like, whoa, look at this 6-pack. Like, where'd I get this from? Weird. Like, it just happened. Like, nobody does that. If you get a 6-pack, you're like, well, yeah, duh. Like, of course I get a 6-pack. You lose 20 pounds. You're like, yeah, I didn't eat for a while. Like, I stopped eating as much food as I did before. I stopped drinking as much, whatever. So in other words, success should be a surprise. Success is simply the result of taking the right actions in the right order, persistently and consistently, right? So if you take the right steps, it's like a formula. You plug the stuff in, you get the result out. Now, it's not always perfect. So just because you make 10 offers doesn't mean you're going to get one accepted. But generally, I get about 1 in 10 of my offers accepted. So what does that mean? We make 75 offers a quarter. We make 300 offers a year, because that should work out to about 30 properties we buy. And it might be 28, might be 32, might be 20, might be 40. But the bottom line is, like, I'm not surprised that I bought like so much real estate in the last year. I'm like, yeah, well, of course I bought that much real estate. So how does it apply to newbies? It's like, okay, what are those things? What is those tangible, actionable things that you should be doing that will lead to the success that you want? It's probably you need to, first of all, read some books or listen to some podcasts or watch some YouTube videos on what exactly it is you need to do and how to focus in. So you got your focus. You want to flip houses. You want to buy a rental. You want to whatever. Okay, what's the next thing you need to do? Well, you need to get property leads. Like, you need to get ideas of properties that might work out for you. So get a real estate agent, send direct mail marketing, drive for dollars, use Facebook ads, whatever you got to do to get leads coming in. You got to run the numbers, analyze them. Every property has a number that could make it a good deal. So run the numbers, find that number. And if you're like, well, I don't know how to run the numbers. Well, look it up, Google it, like watch a YouTube video or two. I mean, my most popular YouTube video of all time, it's got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 million views now. It's just me analyzing properties. Like, it's just like how I analyze properties on a whiteboard.
How to calculate the numbers on an investment property. I've watched that video a dozen times because I'm like, man, this video is killing it. He lays it out perfectly.
Yeah, that video. So Yeah, the reason I did that video, by the way, and this is probably a strategy you use for YouTube as well, but if not, I'm sure you do. But the idea is you find other channels that have killer good videos, but not as many subscribers, right? So you're looking for these videos that like, so I found this video called How to Analyze Rental Properties on a Napkin. And it had like 100,000 views and the person had like 3,000 subscribers. So I literally just made a video that was better than that one and it totally worked. So anyway, a little YouTube tip for everybody out there. Just do a better job than what the best things on YouTube are and you'll probably be all right. Anyway, where was I going with that? So those actions, yeah, analyzing the deals, run the numbers, and then make an offer. If you make an offer, yeah, you probably get rejected, but every once in a while when you make that offer, it gets accepted and then you move towards close. So again, I'm not like, there's more that goes into real estate than just 5 steps, but they're a finite number of steps. They're very well documented in 100,000 books that are out there and 1 million podcast episodes. And just, if you do those steps and you do them consistently and you have persistence, you're going to get the result that you want out the other end. It's inevitable. And you look back and you'll have 100 properties. You'll be retired, sitting on a beach, and you'll be like, yeah, of course I'm here. Why wouldn't I be? I worked for it. So that's the advice I have for newbies is stop dreaming and wishing and hoping and praying and thinking how great it would be to have that life. And just ask yourself what you got to do to get there. And then every single day, do a little bit to make sure you get closer to that.
That's awesome. The only negative thing about that answer is I'm planning on coming out to see you in September, and I bought this course on how to get a 6-pack in 5 days. So you're saying that's not going to work for me.
All right. It might work. Are you coming to the Maui Masterclass? Or are you just coming out to Maui for the heck of it?
We have a trip out there. I forgot or didn't even know about that, but I might now. Is that in September as well? So it was in August, but we just opened up a September one because we filled August. So if you're gonna be here in September, you should. I was actually gonna tell you that off air, but you should 100% come. It's gonna be awesome. So okay, how long is that?
You're invited. Awesome. I don't. It's the end of September and it's like 4 days. So
I need to make that happen.
I'll send you some info. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, it's life changing. I've done like 3 of these, and everyone is just like. The best relationships I have in life have come from one of these events. They're amazing. So that's just a lesson for everybody out there. It's like get around people who are doing awesome stuff. Even if you have to pay a little bit to do it, get around people who are doing awesome stuff. Those relationships, those moments. I call them, well, I don't call them that. Abraham Maslow, the great psychologist from the 1800s or 1900s, calls it a peak experience. There are moments of your life where you pull yourself out of the day-to-day in these mountaintop, amazing experiences. And those are the most transformative moments of our life. Those are those pivot moments where we make these little changes and they result in a completely different person 5 years, 10 years down the road. So yeah, find a way to join those or create those experiences in your life, and you'll have a much richer life.
All right, guys, if you enjoyed this interview, make sure that you remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell. And if you want to see the full interview where we dive into everything from running your business to buying big deals, small deals, and everything in between, make sure that you click the link up here, and I'll put the link below so you can go and check out the full interview. Also, go and follow Brandon on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm going to put all of his links below as well. He is the best of the best and someone that's truly altered my life for the good and helped me to get into investing in real estate. And again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the future videos. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.